you find out where the enemy is, how many of them are on bottom, how many are on top, and then how aggressive do you play? How aggressive do you push? Do you really push up to try and get that early pickoff and pen them into their opponent's side so that you can start setting up smoke pushes or setting up grenades or set up double peeks or whatever? I'm really curious to see what they're going to do on this map.
All right, well, we have our first bullet match of the tournament.
Yes.
Let's see where everyone splits off to. We got Deno on Assault, Hisomi on Recon, and Wahaha in Support. Got Recon and Support from Bonk pushing through. They're all the way up on top of the Ghost.
Oh, great nade.
Great nade. Currently we have a long-range super battle going on the roof while I'm commentating this. Deno takes down Rusher. Interesting to send the super in the roof. That's, I mean, call me crazy. I feel like that's kind of the last place you would want it, but...
The surprise factor is guaranteed. Effectiveness factor is not.
Yeah. So we got Elo's pushing onto the Ghost, super. Basically, and Never is just kind of sitting behind, waiting. Elo actually picks off Wahaha. Deno now just up on the roof. Picks up Nevra, looks behind him, picks off the flanker. They were setting up a flank where Nevra would pop up after Elo drew some fire, but didn't end up working out.
So it's we got a standoff here, and it's pretty even. Now, Deno's a little bit lower on health, but it's really whoever sees who first, or whoever blinks is going to lose. And Deno's actually playing more aggressive than I would expect. Oh, they heard the cloak, though. Oh, Elo's very lucky to make it alive there. This is one of the reasons why I really don't agree with cloaking in 1v1s. Oh!
Wow.
But Deno pushes like a madman, and Elo lives with 2 health!
I don't know, man. I would have timed out that round on either of their sides. Maybe that's just me.
Oh, the ball's on him to go for it, though, and he almost got it. Despite the the initial health disadvantage, he almost got that round.
Yeah, that's crazy.
One thing I would love to see from teams here is some super swaps. Like, get the ZRS onto that either recon or support, because they would really benefit from it on this map more than you. The assault shotgun is actually really strong on this map.
Yeah, I'm surprised neither team is doing that, because that's like the first thing I would think of in this map is like give somebody who's going to be the first in the engagement, either assault or the recon, the super.
Elo's got the early control of that mid car, but Hosimi's got a flank already if they're not careful. She's like can go all the way through the back.
What will she? Drops down. Okay, got spotted though. They know where she's at. Tries to escape back up the ladder, but ends up getting caught up by Elo. Yeah, so she had the flank, but they just had somebody looking behind. They figured out what was going on. Either they spotted her or they realized, hey, wait, we're all on bottom and we haven't seen the recon.
I think if she had just she hesitated. If she had just gone all the way back to their spawn and done like the slow long flank,
right?
Maybe it would have turned out better. But just clean from Keck that round.
Yep. Pushing out.
But AHNS is doing the classic thing where they will lose the initial rounds and then maybe they'll lose the first 3 because the Hospi gets picked off right away.
Yeah, that is rough. Ooh, big grenade coming out. Doesn't actually land.
That super shot from Rusher was dirty. He popped up on the roof, took a giant chunk out of Deno, and then just popped back down. Like, that was gross.
Okay. Alright, one day engagement, leave. Up on health, I'm done. We're good.
There's an assault staring at me. Maybe I'll leave.
Yeah, right?
Waha was in the smoke, got the jump on Elo, but the SRM just not able to penetrate the seat, so he just gets away scot-free.
Yeah.
Then Deno goes down.
Deno, last one alive, tries to escape onto the roof and hopefully pick up like a 1v1 up there. Turns out there's actually 2 people up there.
Elo was on a tear, 13-0 in 3 rounds.
Man, this assault's really good.
Bullet.
Yeah. Assaults have many bullet, but not as many as recon.
I'm not gonna lie though, if the Waha had a ZRS that round, like, I think he would have killed Elo, and I don't think he would have won the round, but at least they would have, like, done a little bit better. But just the SRM, like, screwing him there.
And still no super swaps, I'm surprised. Got an engagement
going
going on
very
the
aggressive
roof.
roof push here. But Hosami pushes forward ahead of Deno and goes down.
Yeah, Deno's just kind of like ran up the roof and across, but decides, maybe I stop. Drops back down. Teammate Wahaha there. Never actually picks up the ghost and is calling, so...
I was gonna say, here comes when, like, I think Bullet can shine as a 3v3 comp. Like, oh, it's not needed. But I was gonna say, like, once you get a one-player advantage and you have the ghost, even it's just a tube, right? So you can really dictate how the enemy will play, because you're saying, okay, if you don't have bottom, we're gonna go bottom. If you don't have top, we're gonna go top. Or we'll just go and kill you from 3 different angles like they just did. So
notably, we got 3 sergeants on KEK, so they have MX advantage, and I think they actually pushed that round where they forced Deno to go top. I mean, Deno was already there, but they took the ghost up top and they said, okay, we have MXs, who cares? We're just gonna win a long range fight. Wahaha throws a nade that Deno immediately throws himself on top of.
Waha's a rankless dog now too, so he really needs to kill this. Oh no!
Oh no!
All right.
Oh, it's going all the way bad.
Oh, so MPN Gaming.
Oh jeez. Yeah, it's hard to watch.
Oh god, you love to see it. You hate to see it. AHNS is having a terrible time on this map right now. Like, it looks like KEK are just extremely comfortable, and honestly, they made a swap that round. Deno swapped to recon, and I think Hosami wins support, and then
Hosami asks if this is best of 1. Yep. Sure is.
This is just the warm-up game, right? Right, guys?
Yeah. It's some warm-up bullet. Deno going up top, doesn't see anyone. Okay.
I think Elo's been getting the advantage in this crucial, like, mid-car almost every round. Like, he's been getting here, like, just before his opponents, which is actually really big on this map. Oh, but the back MPN! Oh my god, any other weapon that would have been double kills.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he just shot a support like 18 times and they didn't even die.
Oh my god, but they're both low. This is... Okay, never, you just shut down my dreams. Why are you gonna do that to me? Just super money. I wanted the double kill. I wanted to see it.
Yeah, man, any other gun. That looks like miscommunication with the grenade. I mean, I don't want to say cost them the round, but at least took it from like, oh, this is potentially winnable if he had gotten that double kill to no.
It's just rough.
Not happening.
But it's not over yet. This is Bullet. You just need a few XP, and then you can get that MX on the support. So anything can happen. You get a few XP, you can get that det pack, which I didn't even talk about, but that could be very dirty, depending how dirty you want to play.
Yeah.
But you only get 1.
Never peeking out on the roof. Doesn't see anyone. Elo actually picking up Wahaha here. Pushing straight through the smoke, just no fear. I'm an assault, I can't see shit, I don't need to. Nobody's watching this smoke. Hosami pushing up with the shotgun, picks off Rusher.
Now it's a 2v1.
Yep.
They can do this, they just need to play together.
Yeah, and Hosami sees Elo, but Elo just runs the other direction.
So Elo wisely escapes, gets to an area that's very defensible, and can kind of cover both the top and the bottom.
Yeah, throws down an 8 in case he's getting pushed. Honestly, I would have wished he had just waited until he saw someone and threw the nade and backed off. But... Drops down, Deno picks it up. Yeah, well played on AHNS's part. That's how you do it, boys. Come on.
That is the classic ghost bait right there. The ghost was like just close enough that he was like, oh, I can maybe get them, right? Like, so he goes for the peek, but Hosami's like right around the corner, and that opens up for Deno to get the peek to kill him. Excellent teamwork there from them.
Yep.
And hey, you remember when I said you just need a couple XP? Here we go. We got a disgusting weapon swap going. We've got a ZRL and an MX and a ZRS. Okay, looks like Deno wants a ZRL for himself, but ZRL on roof with like an assault or a support even is disgusting. But we have an SRS on the other side. Oh god.
Indoor SRS, though. Elo's like, yep, we're looking down a long corridor with this. Not going upstairs. Gunfire coming out on roof. Wahaha. Trading it off with Rusher and Nefra.
A lot of fire on roof.
Yeah.
But AHNS has all 3 players up, whereas it was just 2 for a moment there from Keck.
Yep. Rusher drops back down. A lot of fire in, again, that mid-carriage.
And Elo's got the wrong weapon for where he's at. He's got to really get some quick scopes, but Rusher picks up a very important kill. If Rusher goes down there, then Elo would almost like be guaranteed to lose the round.
Right.
Oh,
the missile!
Oh my god.
Elo misses
All right.
a shot!
27 HP and 3 HP versus a very angry 62 HP MX support and Bullet.
Alright, there's one.
Wahaha needs the drop of his life. He needs to, like, find this man's back and lay into it, and then, like, not even, like, a fly can't land on him. Nothing can happen to this man, or he's gonna just turn into gibbets.
But he's taking a good angle here. He's gonna expose very little of himself, which is important when you literally cannot get hit. Why this map? I don't know. Y'all were in the banning process.
Yeah, you had 2 bans. You could have said no bullet, but I commend the bravery.
It's just like, well, if we ban this map, then like they'll guaranteed ban bullet, and we'll get this other one. And
I love it. Yes. Well, it's a thankful tie out for AHNS. They're stemming the flow of blood a little bit. Waha getting off that -1 XP a couple rounds ago is also very important.
yeah.
Oh no, Deno's back is broken. Please see a doctor.
Oh Jesus, no. No, your hitbox, it's really weird.
But now we get what I was hoping for. We get the ZRL on Wahaha. Elo's still rocking that indoor SRS, which can be good if you're camping certain angles, but Deno gets the first kill.
Yeah. Rusher gets picked off by the ZRL. It turns out
The power
Turns out if you look at your
power
cost-
ZRL on roof with assault, they're doing it.
Yeah.
AHNS is coming back.
Yes, AHNS, yes. Do the comeback. You've downloaded your opponent. Yeah, turns out the ZRL is better than the MX if you're looking across the entirety of Bullet.
I mean, you've got the motion vision too, so if you're cloaked, like, support's not going to see shit. Like, it's
No, but you ran out
honestly
of
like an
cloak
ideal
earlier.
weapon for up top.
You ran out of cloak earlier. No, support knew exactly where he was.
Oh, well.
Just
the
didn't
spray
matter.
did not favor him.
Elo picking up the SRS gets a sick headshot down the middle car.
He's been winning that race really consistently. His wiggle's on point.
Yeah. Wahaha. Complete control over the roof, basically. However... Ooh, never mind. I was about to say, however, with Keck having 3 players versus 2, they might just force it underground, but that's not the case anymore.
I was gonna say that Keck was doing the smart thing and just ignoring roof and saying, you can have a ZRL up there, come play in our territory, right? Bring that ZRL down here, see how a good time you have. But Rusher got picked off, so now it's like a tense 2v2, because the SRS is really good, but if he misses that shot, you're gonna die.
Yep. Elo calling, never picks up Wahaha. Masomi saw Elo for a moment, but ducked behind a corner. Never grabs the ghost now. Might go upstairs. Yep, going upstairs with it. Masomi, you gotta get to a ladder. There's a ladder. Up. Killed. Nice. Perfect peek. Now it's a 1v1. Oh, and Masomi picks it up! That's huge.
Oh! Support meet! Let's go!
Yep. And you see, that's the power where it's like, yeah, you can't go on roof. You can't just ignore them and be like, haha, I go on top of you. But if you're a support and you just play next to one of those ladders, you can basically cover both angles. You can swap in half a second to get between the 2 corridors, basically.
I was gonna say that I think there was miscommunication or lack of team cohesion there for that round for Keck.
Yeah,
if they had put
completely.
the SRS up top first and then brought the Ghost up there, that would have been ideal. But instead, they got picked off one by one.
Yeah, or just, I don't know, both played together and went a single route. It's very strange to send the Ghost one way and the player the other. Alright, got a 1 versus 1 trade here. Nevra peeking up, shooting, ducking down over and over again, but doesn't
1
actually pick up
HP.
kill. Deno, yeah. Deno on 1 HP.
Look at the blood on this man's face.
As Elo versus the world, actually swaps for an MX. I love that. I was gonna say the SRS is a little awkward because none of the damage that's on them actually matters. Deno scouts, sees where Elo is. Somi's real slow. Power of support.
Unfortunately, he drops the Ghost up top, so... Oh my god, Deno, you just got shot. Like, you
yeah.
should be dead. Oh,
Yeah, I definitely
that red,
just
empty
witnessed. I definitely just witnessed a no rig.
But, I was gonna say, like, On's falling prey to the same thing that Keck did the previous round, which was they sent the Ghost up top first without securing it with their other player first. All they need to do is isolate this man, and... Oh god, Hosami, no!
Wow. Elo picks up Hosami. Now it's, 1 health recon versus 68 health assault. Got both the advantage in health gun, for whatever that matters, as well as having good motion vision.
I think it's going to be a timeout, though. I think Keck's happy to take a timeout, and Deno, he just can't play aggressively with 1 health and a ZRC of all things. The ZRC damage is not great, the spread's not great, it's just medium overall. Like, it's just a mid gun, so it's going to be a timeout.
Yeah. Yeah, there's an argument to be made to have Deno push behind, like, through lower, but, I mean, as you saw, that can go bad real quick. Alright, we're on match point here.
Let's see, 12, 13, 14, 15. So there's 4 rounds left. They can tie 1 more round. On's coming back, though. They were 0-6, right? And now it's 3-6, and it's actually like a hard fight for the enemy team. So
yeah. It sucks to have to take like 6 rounds to warm up and be this far behind, but they seem to be working on it pretty well. We have a huge pickup, though. Like, you don't really see it because it wasn't a kill, but Hosami ate an SRS shot for free, and it's down to 23 life now.
I love what Ons is doing here, actually. They got Hosami up pretty far as a support on the roof. That's actually really hard to do because you're fat, everybody can see you, but she actually got up quite far. She did take a lot of damage doing it, but she's in a strong position now, and now the team is just, like, penned in because of that, where she is.
Yeah, Deno pushing forward, getting kills. Gets picked up by Rusher, but finds him. Rusher's at 40 health now after that engagement, so not a very healthy support. I mean, neither is Hosami. She's at 23, but Wahaha is still at 100, so...
Yeah, but Rusher's giving up the Ghost. He wants to do that, like... Oh! Very important kill here!
Catches out Wahaha. That's a huge kill. That was their 100 health player. Wahaha just absolutely not ready for that. I don't think Wahaha even touched Rusher there. Rusher's still at 31.
Support versus support, the health totals really, they're basically the same. It's just whoever gets that first hit.
Yeah.
Who does the spread favor? Who does the peak favor?
Right.
Oh,
no! My God, Hosami looks the wrong way.
It's the classic.
The classic. If Hosami had just stared at that corner for half a second longer, she would have watched Rusher slowly walking
heartbreaking for Ons there, but that's the match. First map on Bullet. Players were angry. I'm loving it. It's great.
All right, and from here on out, every tournament match will ban Bullet.